Well, hello again, fabulous friends, and welcome to another video. I am, as you can see, in the same setting as I was in last week, as I brought to you some comments concerning the TCG game MetaZoo. And as promised, over these weeks that we are here in Florida, we are actually having a look at different TCGs, up-and-coming ones, as well as some that have hit the market recently. So today we're actually going to be talking about D-Spirits. But before I get into that, I just wanted to mention something, well, a post-mortem about the last video. Very rarely do I get videos that have in the thousands of people watching it. It, I would say, sparked or ignited some flames amongst the die-hard MetaZoo supporters. I just wanted to tell you that everything that's said here, including the comments made by your fellow subscribers, are a matter of opinions. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, and I just don't want anybody to think that people here are doing some trash talking against a particular TCG. We love all TCGs and we wish them well, obviously. So again, this is a matter of opinion, and if I do see in the comment section somebody, it did happen actually, that somebody treated another fellow subscriber as a sea sucker, so I can tell you that the comment didn't last very long in the comment section, so they will be taken out. Don't even waste your time if you're not going to be doing some constructive criticism or constructive comments, I should say, because like I said, we are all entitled to our opinions, and that is the way it should be. So thank you very much for your huge participation. I got a couple comments of people saying they had wished that I would open that box of MetaZoo that was, it's all, Mark, they were telling me, it's only a $90 box. How come you didn't open it? Well, I'd look like a fool. I don't know the cards. I mean, I don't know the art, don't know the cards. I only wanted to talk about the game in general, what I've heard about it. And, you know, well, you've seen it. Today, let's get back to D-Spirits, all right? Now, D-Spirits is a game that actually I was supposed, when I was coming down here, I wanted to bring down a box of the Kickstarter to open on the channel while we were here in Florida. There was a slight delay, as often happens with new TCGs. The Kickstarter is coming out, I believe, at the end of this month, January 2022. We are here if you're watching this video in the future. And we will be getting those. So no box openings of D-Spirits today. I wanted to just talk to you about the game, though. You know, we're still going to introduce it to you. So it's a monster collecting trading game that is ideally played with between 2 to 4 players, right? It's meant, the first set actually that they're coming out with is a composite of 160 plus creatures with game-bending abilities. As you can imagine, those are all the things we like. It's designed to be a fast-paced game, right? Strategic, not based on luck and lucky draws. That's how they put it together. That's what they want the game to be all about. And people that are playing the game, players, are called detectives, all right? That's kind of cool. People are invited to call upon the spirits of these creatures to aid them and fight their battle against obviously an opponent. Now, what I would invite you to do, because here I'm only talking about, you know, in terms of in general about the game, I want to invite you to actually go see the tutorial of how it's played. I mean, pictures are worth 1,000 words. You will see yourself how the actual game is played. I'm putting up 2, I believe, links at the top of my comment section here, so that you can just click on them and have a look at how the game is actually played. And as we go along here, you'll see pop up on the screen some photos of these typical photos of the creatures that are involved in these spirits, so you can get an idea of what the creatures look like in this game. Personally, I like the art better than, I mean, let's say Pokemon. It's a well-known game. So I'm going to use Pokemon as an example. I think the monsters are really cool. The art is nice, and I already like this game, but we'll see what happens when it comes out. Like I said, they are only at their Kickstarter point. First edition coming out very, very soon in the upcoming weeks. Now, so those tutorials will give you an animated version of how the game is actually played. Now, let me just go into the basics. When you are playing the game, it is played on what is called a D battlefield, all right? And the D battlefield is comprised of 5 areas, and 3 of those areas have to do with your decks, okay? You have 3 parts. Basically, you're playing with 3 decks. A D squad deck, which contains 10 to 20 creatures. That is your main deck that you're going to be using your creatures, and this deck cannot contain any doubles, right? Whatever creatures you use, you can only have 1 copy of each, and that is 10 to 20 of each of the creatures that you're using. Then you have a deck that is a sign and signals deck, and that's 10 to 20 cards, and those cards are designed to help you in battle. right? So that's part also of the board that you are playing on. And then you have a side deck that will contain up to 20 cards. Cards that are used to swap in and out as you need as you are playing the game, all right? So those are 3 areas of the board, and then you have 2 more areas of the board. One is called the D-World Zone, and that's basically the, for those of you who are familiar with Magic the Gathering or other TCGs, it's basically the graveyard, okay? Cards that have been used up. And you also have the Battle Zone, obviously, where the fight actually takes place. So those are the 5 areas. Again, go watch the videos. You'll really understand. It's quite easy, and it's like I said, I like it already. You know, simplified version of, although it's really strategic and really interesting how it's played. And well, anyway, just go see it, you'll understand. All right, so what I can say though is that like many other TCGs, well, first of all, you're playing with, by the way, when you're playing a game, you're starting with spirit points, 5,000 spirit points. You're playing against your opponent, and whoever goes down, when you bring down your opponent to 0 spirit points, well, you win the game. That's how you win it. Now, just like all other TCGs, you have phases, steps in play, and there are 5 steps in an actual turn of D-Spirits, and those are called the draw step, the start step, the battle step, the closing step, and the end step. And you know, and each one of those steps have particular characteristics. Obviously, again, you'll have a chance to see that when you have a look at the tutorial on how to play D-Spirits. All right. I mentioned to you briefly that they are coming out with a first set, obviously Kickstarter first edition, back to back here, and those will be booster boxes that will contain 20 booster packs, and those will come with a rule book. Obviously it's the beginning, they want people to know how to play the game, and also with a box topper. All right, so those boxes will have a box topper. A lot of fun. If you're familiar with Magic the Gathering, often did that in the past. The packs in itself contain 11 D-Spirit cards. Like I said, the entire set is comprised of about 160 cards, and there is also in those 11 cards, you do get a holo rare in each of those packs. And actually the Kickstarter packs do even have a dark rare. Okay, that's a little bit different. I'm not gonna get into that today, but interesting that you have cards that have a greater rarity. Now, a little bit like MetaZoo, for those who are familiar, when we're going into 2 CGs in a row here on 2 consecutive videos, they're planning to expand past the TCG point. I mean, they want to get involved with movies, shows, video games, and so on and so forth, just like as you've seen been done with MetaZoo. And the creator, it's a unique creator, Sterling Cartoons actually, sole artist, sole creator, sole game maker, and I mean, a passion for the games, mainly of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon in the past. So somebody who has over 10 years experience in creating this game, and so you'll find characteristics of both Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon attached to the actual gameplay of D-Spirits. Now, if you want to find out more, they do obviously have the website already. They obviously have Discord, so I'll have all the links that you need if you want to go have a look and more precise look into the game right away. Now, just to let you know that they ran their Kickstarter actually last year in mid-August to mid-September-ish of 2021, and they were looking for a financing of $36,000 US. They got $360,000 US, so the financing was very successful. That's 1,000%, that's tenfold. So obviously it was financed through 499 contributors, by the way, and it is a game that is based in Atlanta, Georgia. If you are curious in wanting to find out how popular this game already is, well, how people are willing to buy the Kickstarter on eBay in pre-orders, or you know, people that are actually selling what they know the allotment they will have, I think they're going for $700 to $800 US per Kickstarter box already. So that remains to be seen. Is that a lot of speculation? Obviously, a lot of people wanting to invest in the game, but I think the playability will be there. I have confidence in the fact that this will go and recruit players, so not just investors and speculators. So we'll see. But what I can tell you is that whenever we do get some more information, and whenever I do get my Kickstarter boxes, I think I'm getting 10 actually. So I will open, at least one on this channel, so that you guys can actually see what it's all about. And hopefully we'll pull some really nice special and nice rare cards. And we'll see. All right, so as usual, if you have any comments with what you've just heard and seen on this video today, don't hesitate. Let me know in the comment section. And as usual, I will get back to each and every one of you. So until our next video, stay safe out there and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.